A show of two halves tonight. On one hand, Victor Frankenstein stars Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy. On the other hand, Black Man stars Johnny Depp and Benedict Cumberbatch. It's Monsters v. Mobsters. Let's start the show! Excitement tonight. Yes, in a minute, Johnny and Benedict will be here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they will. Calm down. Calm down, Cumberbatches and Depp. I don't know what Depps are. Deprivates, I don't know what they are. Anyway, later, I'll be joined by the stars of the new movie Victor Frankenstein. James McAvoy and Daniel Radcliffe will be here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, they will. Now, James, he plays Dr. Frankenstein, and Daniel is his assistant, Igor. You know, Igor. Now, here's a picture of Daniel. This is Daniel with the instructions for building the monster. You know what it's like, though? They're never easy to follow, are they? No. Finished! That's all to come. Plus music from the fabulous Corrs, ladies and gentlemen. The Corrs are back! But first, he's the Oscar-nominated star who's won legions of fans from his roles in Star Trek, The Hobbit, and The Imitation Game. And, of course, his tour de force as Sherlock Holmes. Please welcome Benedict Cumberbatch! Hey! Hello, sir. I'm nice to see you. Hello, hello. Welcome. Thank you very much for doing this. And one of our most brilliant and versatile actors playing characters from Edward Scissorhands to Willy Wonka and Captain Jack Sparrow, currently getting the best reviews of his career in the new mobster biopic Black Mass. It is Johnny Depp, everybody! Yes, it is! Wow! Pleasure, lovely to see you. Come in, sit down. Both very welcome. Lovely to see you both.
Thank you very much. I feel like we're so far apart.
Oh, no, snuggle. There you go. That's adorable. Ladies and gentlemen, before we do another thing, I should congratulate you, Benedict Cumberbatch. The last time you were here, since then, you've become a daddy.
I have.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
And a husband as well. A husband as well.
Oh, of course, you got married.
Yes, I did both things.
Well done. And in the right order. Well done.
Just, yeah.
And was it a Cumber boy or a Cumber girl?
It is a Cumber boy.
Lovely.
A Cumberbatch boy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably aiming for a batch. He'll go for a batch. Yeah.
I might go for a batch of Cumbers.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'll just have a batch right now.
Do it.
Cheers.
And being a dad, cheers, sir. Cheers. Yes, cheers. Cheers. Yes, cheers.
Oh, cheers. There you go.
Cheers. It's like we're on kind of a balcony looking at people in the streets. Well done.
Yeah, it's the rock.
In New Orleans.
Because, Johnny, you spend a lot of time in London. Is this a kind of home from home? No.
You asked the question and then you said no. It's sort of a no-yes, really, yeah.
Okay.
No, I end up here a lot, working.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of location stuff here.
Well, you're very welcome.
Thank you very much. I was trying to get, you know, the Sir thing, you know.
Oh, yes. Sir Johnny Depp. Have you met any royalty along the way?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay.
Prince Charles and...
The other one.
That one. Came to the premiere of Finding Neverland.
Oh, OK.
Yeah, and sort of shook his hand and he was sort of, well, rather. I didn't understand a word he said. And I don't think he understood the word I said. So it wasn't very meaningful, necessarily. And that one seemed nice, actually. She did, she seemed...
I think the knighthood's in the post.
is, because, you know, when you search online for people who've taken selfies and stuff with your good self, Johnny Depp, it seems it's not that hard to look like Johnny Depp. And these are just...
Wow. That's a bold claim.
No, wait. Here's some people out for the night. Oh, my God! Just like Johnny Depp and fed him a hot dog.
As long as she's happy. She's happy.
she's very, very happy. And obviously you're here to talk about Black Mass, which is terrific. And the thing is, in Boston, when you were there, it must have caused a sensation, but then double the chaos, because Benedict Cumberbatch, wherever you go, you have very ardent fans.
He said I do.
Oh, yeah.
I said I do.
Yeah, you do.
By the medium of a gin and tonic, I said I do, yes.
And somebody saw Benedict on location in Boston, and we've got a picture of you on set that day. And so she saw Benedict and immediately rushed home and went on to Reddit. And she goes, I saw Boston Batch, because that's your name in Boston.
Yes, it's an adaptable surname.
Yes, I saw Boston Batch this morning. Bury me in a Y-shaped coffin, for I am deaded. So she writes, bitches, he is fine. He was wearing the blue hat, a dark blue polo shirt, the grey pants and the white shoes. He's taller than I thought. I suspected he was about 5'11", want to be 6-footer, but no, he's definitely 6 foot tall. And ripped. Like, really much more muscly than I was expecting. Those arms, that ass. And the arm veins were in full effect, popping. There was not an ounce of fat on that man. It's all muscle, sinew and wholesome goodness. And the hat looks better in real life, too. But
what was wrong with the hat?
No, the last paragraph is there where you just kind of think, whoa. I couldn't smell him. I really tried. He was so close that had he been wearing cologne, I think I would have been able to tell. Just the lightest cumber musk in the Boston sunshine. Are you getting it, Johnny?
Cumber musk.
My musk in your general direction.
I gotta tell you, I can finally admit that I wrote that. It's true.
My fucking veins in my arms.
Let's get over the Cumberbatch, because we must talk about Black Mass. Now, this movie, it's so good. It's one of the movies, it's kind of like an instant classic. It's had brilliant, brilliant reviews. It's out now, and it's the true story about mobster Whitey Bulger, and obviously, Johnny, you play Whitey Bulger. Were you aware? I mean, sort of, in this country, I'd never heard of Whitey Bulger. Yeah. So is he famous in America? Did you know about him?
He is. There was this sort of fascination with Mr. Bulger that was... I mean, he ran South Boston for a number of years as this, you know, gangster, you know. Meanwhile, his brother was state senator and, you know, very high up in the political ranks. But yeah, I just found him fascinating, you know. The fact that he was able to escape the feds and live on the run for 16 years. When they found him, he was in a tiny little apartment in Santa Monica. The walls were filled with all kinds of weapons and $800,000 in cash. And he was just living, you know, sort of with his girlfriend, feeding cats.
Wow. And now, watching it, you know it's a true story.
Yeah.
But it's sort of unbelievable that it was allowed to go on.
If you pitched this as a movie script, people would say...
Because actually, Whitey Bulger was sort of in league with the FBI.
He was approached by the character that Joel Edgerton plays to make a deal with the feds to give information about his enemies, which were the you know, from northern Boston. They were the Italians, you know, the Cosa Nostra up there, and they, you know, in a sense gave Jimmy Bulger free rein, you know, to do whatever he had to do.
When you see a picture of him, you don't immediately think, oh, Johnny Depp, what great casting. But your transformation is extraordinary
That's kind, thank you.
in the film. That is Johnny Depp. That's not him. That's Johnny Depp. And so Benedict, did you?
I didn't meet Johnny Depp. I met Whitey Bulger. We met on set, and they'd been going for a while. I think almost a month or so. And you know, it was this extraordinary thing. I didn't meet Johnny Depp. I met Whitey Bulger, and I only met physically what Johnny looks like almost a year later in England when he was doing something here, and I was in the same studio, and I put my head around the corner and went hello, and it sort of set our friendship back about 6 notches. I was at the embarrassed, oh my God, I'm meeting Johnny Depp stage all over again. Somebody had already just played his brother, but...
And here's the thing, so for you, you know, it's a challenging thing just to play a person from Boston.
Yeah,
but here you are, you're playing someone who's a well-known, well-liked local figure. I mean, that's a lot of pressure.
It is a bit, and the first day out I was leading this big St. Patrick's Day parade, which he did as president of the State Senate, and there he is doing it. And the guy behind me who was leading the pipe band, it was the most amazing day of filming, actually. It was just this incredible array of people doing very authentic work from that period and recreating this parade. And this guy doing the pipes behind me, he said, "Who are you playing?" I went, "Billy Bulger." "Hey, you look nothing like him." "I'll get back on the plane then." No, in all honesty, I mean, you know, I had a couple of prosthetics put on my cheeks to try and get me a little bit rounder face because of my weird long face, and I was actually, God bless that woman / Johnny Depp for noticing that I was quite muscly at the time, because I've been working out a lot because I'm taller than him to try and look broader so I could try and play squatter. Yeah, that came with a lot of work. I didn't wake up looking like that, I have to tell you. Does that not make you feel better, though? Oh! Crushed her again. So, yeah, no, it was a lot of fun.
Like I say, it's unbelievable, but you're both great in it. And this is a clip from the movie, and this is the two of you spending some quality family time.
Jen.
Come on, not again.
You're not paying attention. Can't you see I'm after hearts, and you just keep feeding me hearts?
Look, I'm getting creamed over here. And then you want me...
You learn nothing in prison? Oh, all those hours and no one taught you how to play gin.
Well, they didn't teach me how to cheat against my mom. Look, here's my cards. Count them out.
Hey, Ma, did your old mother Burke died over on Baker Street? No one found her for a couple of weeks.
That's right. And when they broke down the door, the cats had devoured the best part of her.
That's beautiful, Ma. Who's hungry?
I'm out. I got creamed. I'm going to take a nap. Thanks for cheating, Ma. See you later.
It happens so... Honestly, watching the movie, it happens so fast that you just forget it's Johnny Depp. It's true, isn't it? It's weird.
I hope so. That's the goal, you know.
And, you know, obviously you go through a career creating characters, but to come up with something as quirky as Captain Jack, and... Yes, yeah. But then to have it be so loved. And, you know, we've seen those pictures of you, when you visit hospitals or you visit schools. Yeah. And that must be just an amazing gift to be able to give those people.
I mean, for me, it's the gift, you know. They're giving me the gift, because to go into a place where, you know, I mean, I've spent time in Great Ormond Street, where it was, I was the parent. When my daughter was ill, and it was, I mean, it was, I've known darkness in my life, but that was the darkest period ever, you know. It was when I was doing Sweeney. And I'd always kind of done these visits, but after that, the visits became more and more important, because the kids, bless them, you know, they're so strong, they're so courageous, but the parents are the ones who are slowly dying. And a smile or a giggle to these people is, it means everything in the world to me, you know. It's far more than making fun.
Obviously, another great creation, Benedict's Sherlock Holmes, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
on Mastermind there. Early 1900s.
I have to ask, I know you can't tell me anything, but so Christmas is back.
Yes.
Is it just a one episode of Christmas? You can tell me that.
Yes. Sorry, that was bad. No, yes, it is. It's just it's a one-off Christmas special.
Is that the one where...
I rang up the other day and literally like, no, I can't talk about that, can't talk about that, can't really talk about that. Whatever can I talk about on the sofa? No, it's great. It's fantastic, and I haven't seen it, so I can't even say that, really.
But is this the one, because we've seen some stills, is this the one where you're set in old
in Victorian London, yeah.
OK.
Yeah. You know, the original Conan Doyle setting.
Fog and one episode?
You'll just have to wait and see.
All right, I did ask.
I can't take it, please.
Thank you. Now, along with great fame comes great fandom, and along with great fandom come weirdos. And, we have discussed this on the show before. I don't know, are you aware of this, Johnny Depp, that when Benedict became famous, one of the first things that happened was his this is so random, that his fans decided that he looked very like an otter. Are you aware of this?
I'm sorry?
I know. You would think, how can a man look like an otter? But we've shown these before. These are classics.
Otter.
Otter, you know, a creature.
Him and an otter.
Yeah, he looks like an otter. So here's a classic...
I can imagine what mine would be.
Well, we may find out. Here's a classic otter, and you think, you know, it does look like... here's a more expressive otter, and see. And this next otter, you would think, no, how can he look like this? And here you go. There he is. Look at that. Now,
may I say one thing?
Yes.
Someone has a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah, well, you know what's annoying though? They don't have enough time on their hands because there aren't really any more out there. So would you be up for just matching some pictures of otters?
Yeah, I would return the favour.
And then it'll go really viral, and it'll be great.
Like,
it'll be amazing.
And people are like, the viral pictures of me and an otter will go and see a film about a violent gangster.
Yay! You know how this works.
Yeah.
I'm sort of scared of otters.
Not after that, you won't be... Well, actually, this first otter, I'm afraid, does explore...
Violent.
It's the dark side of the otter kingdom. This is angry otter. It makes you love otter. Can you do that? Can you... Can we try it? It's good! It's good! Excellent. OK. This next one is also a slightly aggressive otter. It's a bit fistier. It's a bit like... yada. Other way. These are good.
I hope I passed before this.
They start to get more challenging.
I hope I
start to get more challenging. What the hell? Can you attempt that?
Yeah. OK.
So tongue that way, yeah.
A mirror thing. So I go to that one. It's the other way. OK, this is really weird.
Very good. Now, this is an opportunity for... Is
this a casting for my next role as an otter?
No, you're in it. You're the star. Yeah. This is an opportunity for myself and Johnny to channel our inner otter. This is a nice 3-shot. If you lean in, I'll lean in.
Yeah, exactly.
OK, I'll lean in.
Oh, to me?
Yes, you're in the middle. You're in the middle.
Wait, what's the face on the other?
OK. Adorable. Now, so we thought, oh, that's right. But then we found this picture. We found this picture of an otter. Well, look at this. Okay. Look at this. Now, what you need to... Let's have a close-up of the face of the... You've never seen a happier creature on planet Earth. Look how happy this otter is with his new teddy bear.
The teddy bear doesn't look very happy.
No, the teddy bear is quite depressed. I've been given to a mammal. I sent out the command. I picked up my phone and I went, we'll need a big teddy bear. Now, however, the word big is quite relative.
Yeah.
They've gone with a really enormous teddy bear.
Really?
And so it's over there.
Wow. Right, this is just... Don't be frightened, it's all right. Ready?
Isn't that amazing?
I've always wanted to do something. But it's just, there's something, I don't know, there's something about it that makes me want to kind of do this.
Don't kick the bear!
Think I'm a cute otter?
The otter business is over. I still got to
Well done to all the otters. We're out of time, so all that remains to do is remind everybody that Black Mass is out now. It's a stunning, stunning film. You're both so good at it. Please go and see it. A huge thank you to Mr. Benedict Cumberbatch and Johnny Depp, everybody. My next guests tonight are two of our finest young actors. One came to our attention in brilliant films like The Last King of Scotland and Atonement, and then found global acclaim as the young Professor Xavier in the X-Men series. The other has made the leap from most successful child actor of all time to star in movies like The Woman in Black and Kill Your Darlings. They're now starring together in Victor Frankenstein. Here's a taste.
Victor! Nico? I'm so glad you've come. Victor, Finnegan tried to have me killed. I believe he intends to kill you too when you've outlived your usefulness and given him what he wants. Now, we can still get out of this, Victor, but you must stop this experiment.
Father, I sent you here.
Don't be ridiculous.
Yes.
He'll stop at nothing and you don't know what he's capable of.
I don't care.
What?
Finnegan's motives mean nothing to me. I will turn the tide of human existence here tonight. Then this world, which has spurned me, will forever remember my name.
No, if you do what he asks, no one will remember Frankenstein the man, only the monster.
Ooh, angry face. Please welcome James McAvoy and Daniel Radcliffe. Nice to see you. Daniel's changed. No.
Yes.
What happened to you? Headlights? What happened?
Yes, exactly. No, I've just finished filming a film called Imperium, which is about an FBI agent that goes undercover with a bunch of sort of Nazi skinheads. Well, not sort of Nazi skinheads, actual Nazi skinheads. And
it's a musical.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah. But you're only pretending.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. This in no way reflects.
Yeah, it's nice. And James, we have seen you with shaved head.
Oh yeah.
And was this for the new X-Men?
Yeah, this is for the new X-Men where I finally go bald.
So we finally find out
That's
why
what it's called,
bald.
Actually. X-Men goes bald. Triple X. Yeah.
Is there a good reason why he goes bald, or is it really dull?
No, he ends up going something so horrible and so physically painful that he literally sort of half pulls his head out, half it falls out. Maybe, or maybe not.
No, I was going to say, were you supposed to tell us that?
Yeah, no, I've just shit myself. Because Fox Studios, who own me, might be angry with me for saying
there's now a red dot on your forehead.
It might be a prank.
Elves might be alive.
Or just having a couple of drinks. He passes out and he wakes up with his eyebrows shaved off and his hair, and he's got no pubes. Yeah. Toothpaste in his nipples. You know, we've all done it.
You're here to talk about Victor Frankenstein, which opens next Thursday, the 3rd of December.
Yes.
And even the movie, because you start the movie in your voiceover as Igor, and you're saying, oh, this is a story you know, but it is a totally new kind of retelling of this story.
It is. It's you know, Frankenstein is. I haven't read the book, and I've seen very few of the films other than Young Frankenstein.
He hasn't read the script either.
No.
It's very good. It's very good.
What you just watched. But yeah, Igor, my character, is not in the book. That was kind of just became a part of the legend of Frankenstein in like pop culture. And so, if anyone was thinking when they saw that clip, he has no hunchback, don't worry. There is some serious, very severe hunchback going on.
Lovers of hunchback acting will not be disappointed.
Well, this is the movie for you.
Yeah. Come for the hunchback, stay for the monster. Yeah.
God, is it too late to change the papers? But yeah, so I mean, that was, and I like, you know, I like sort of doing, you know, contorting myself and doing weird stuff physically. That sounds wrong. But I do, and so yeah, that was a lot of fun. And fortunately, I only have to do it for like the first 20 pages of the script, so it was kind of.
Yes, because who knew the good doctor?
Why?
Cures the hunchback.
Lumbago, bunions, cold and flu, hunchback. I'm on it, mate.
No, and it turns out it's disgusting, but quite simple.
Yeah, you suck it out.
My favourite scene in the film.
You don't swallow. You don't swallow.
Oh, you must swallow a bit.
Well, only to make him feel nice. But only to make him feel like I care.
What a good doctor.
I know. I must go back to him. Yeah, we had this thing where it was meant to be syringed out, like you stick a big old medical syringe in and we pull it out. And the minute I read it, I thought I'd love to sort of do that, but also I had this image of siphoning when you siphon, you know, when you siphon petrol out of somebody's car.
Have you stolen diesel?
Yes. Not because I was going to use it, just for a laugh when I was a kid. And I thought we should do that, so we should suck it and get the pus flowing, as it were.
No, can I say, this description is really not as disgusting as it is.
Oh, it's great. It's really.
And then, of course, you're going to get a little bit of blowback in your mouth, and then you get it out and you start it flowing, and that drains the sack, as it were.
Yeah. But there was this great moment where, like, this was, like, not in the script, and we were just, like, James was coming up with it on set, and we were working out the logistics of it, and we were all just like, this is great. And, like, me, James and Paul were just getting really excited, like 3 kids, about this hilarious, gross, brilliant idea we'd had. And then I just remember, like, walking off set and sort of seeing a couple of the producers clearly just, like, thinking, what, we need to separate them. Like,
did you say this was our first day together on set, by the way?
This was James's first day on set as well. It was great.
So now, here's the thing. We know, Daniel Radcliffe, you have a reputation of being lovely to fans, you're very sweet, you give your time very freely to them. But I read with interest that you are starting to toughen up now. You're being a little more discerning with your fans.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, wasn't there, like, you were being generally nice, but you were the friend, and she kind of went, you know that...
Oh, yes, right. Well, yeah. Well, because I think when you, like, start acting at a young age, people expect you to be a total dick all the time, and that's the kind of the expectation that you sort of always find yourself coming up against.
Yeah.
And so I think all my life I've, like, been really, like, worked hard to not be that and to be, like, as far away from that as possible. But that has sort of sometimes meant that, like, you can be really rude to me, kind of, and I'll just be like, yeah, fine. I'll just be like, I won't really, like, notice that you've been rude. And sometimes, like, people will come up, and, like, 99% of the time when people come up to you and ask you for something on the street, they are really very nice. And then just occasionally, like, someone will come up and somebody said, can I get a picture with you? And I just, you know, just saying words, not meaning anything by it. I just said, yeah, of course, if you want to. And she just went, well, I wouldn't have asked if I didn't want to. And I was like, and of course I was like, oh, no, of course you wouldn't have. Silly of me. Go have it. And then, like, she left, and my girlfriend was with me, just like, that girl was a dick to you. Like, you don't need to, like, you need... So she's given me, like, a little bit of sense of, like, you can judge that. Not that I'm, like, a dick back now or anything.
No,
but I just don't...
You don't need to be that. But apparently Rupert Grint's even worse than you.
Rupert, I don't know the details of this at all, but Rupert ended up at somebody's house one night, just from, like, continuing to say yes to things. And being like, hey, do you want to do that? Do you want to do that? And Rupert's like, yeah,
We've all been
sure.
there.
Like, Again, I feel bad saying this because I feel like someone's going to take advantage of that and just, like, ask him to, you know, he's going to be, like, the new Manchurian candidate or something.
Because sometimes people come up to you and they don't mean to be rude, but they can be quite rude, can't they?
Oh, yeah. I had at the premiere of, was it Suffragette? My wife's just been in a film, and I thought if anybody calls out my name, I'll go and sign autographs. And as it happened, a few people signed, and I did that. And so this woman was screaming. She was, James, sign my thing, sign my thing. And I came over and she went, oh, thank you. I'm a really big fan of some of your work. I Yeah, thank you. I'll sign some of your posters. But that was a weird... And people are trying to be nice. They're trying to be, you know,
I think sometimes as well there's a thing that people do where they like... And it is very particular, particularly like young men with me want to do a thing where they want me to know that they don't give a shit about me, like, before they start asking for something. So they'll be like, didn't really like the Harry Potter movies, but can you sign this? And I was like, don't do that. Just say a nice thing. It's so easy.
I had one happen really recently at a fancy dress party where, and this is weird, right? Do you know that thing where some people make a list of famous people that they're allowed to have sex with if they meet them?
Oh, the free pass. The free
pass, right?
Yeah.
She called it an allowance. And I was like, what, like pocket money? How are you going to spend me? And so I met her and her fella, and then she came up and said, afterwards, she went, so you're my allowance? And I was like, I beg your, excuse me? And she went, you know, he's cool with it, and you're my thing. And I was like,
He's not cool with it, by the way.
Yeah. By the way, that's a whole other story. Yeah. And I was really sort of like taken aback by it, and I was like, I'm married, but thank you very much, it's very, very nice of you. And then she said this thing that was like, it was meant as a compliment, and she was trying to get me to do stuff, but it was still really backhanded. And she went, because, you know, a lot of girls would be after somebody like Channing Tatum. But not me. I was like, do you know what? You're not getting it.
I know that. Achievable goals.
Oh, well.
But the thing is, though, if people want a picture of Daniel and, you know, you think, I'm never going to meet Daniel Radcliffe, don't worry. Because, have you seen this? You like the internet. Have you seen this thing on Reddit?
I've been made aware of this, I think, thing. Is this time-travelling
Yeah,
thing?
the Daniel Radcliffe time traveller.
Yeah.
So what it is people post old photographs.
It looks like everyone in here.
And you really do. So people post old photographs, and then you have to scan them very carefully to see if you can manage to spot who in the photograph looks like Daniel Radcliffe. So, can you spot Daniel Radcliffe time traveller in this picture?
Yeah!
There you go.
Yeah, got him! The next one's easier because there are 3 people. Can you see which of the 3 people is Daniel Radcliffe time traveller?
That's really like you, man. Like, it really is. Like, when
That is you!
Pictures of me, particularly when I was younger, like, that's very, very, very close down.
And if Daniel Radcliffe ever went on Who Do You Think You Are, at some point, surely this photograph will come up. Good. Right. It's music time. This band have sold over 40 million records, been nominated for 2 Grammys, and now, after 10 years out of the spotlight, they're back with their 6th studio album, performing their current single, Bring On The Night. Please welcome The Corrs!
I read the book you read, tasted the words you said. Our story is darkening with time. One fading afternoon, and I miss you forever. Let's hope we've always someday. Yeah, Let's hope revolution. Yeah, bring on the night, I don't care. Turn on the dark, I'm not scared. Spirit burn to a flame, ask that I'll see you again.
Welcome back. Hello again. Lovely to see you. Come and have a seat. Have a seat. Meet the other gangs all here.
How you doing?
Okay. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. You're all right, just sit down. Just sit down.
Okay.
So, welcome back, The Corrs. And that, of course, is a track from the album White Light, which, as chance would have it, is out today.
Yes.
Hey. There you go. So, got a round of applause. So did you guys, I mean, are you back because it's 10 years?
It wasn't really a plan of 10 years or anything like that. It was kind of, Caroline suggested it last September.
Yeah, I just thought, you know, I thought maybe it'd be a nice thing for us to perform and write together again, so we finally got it together.
And you are touring, so when does that start?
We start on the 19th. The 19th of January, we're starting off in Birmingham.
The 19th?
Yeah. We're doing London, and we're doing Dublin and Belfast. Should be great, we're looking forward to as well. And then we'll branch out into Europe after that sometime.
Yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you look at this couch and you would be right when you thought they are award winners on that couch, because Andrea... Now, what are you? You're the most beautiful woman in the world?
A lot of years ago.
No, stop that. Untouched by time. So where did you win the most beautiful woman in the world title?
I don't know. It was a poll. I don't know which poll it was.
Oh, look at her pretending not to remember.
Actually...
For the last 10 years, you've been getting it out going, look at that. Every day. Dusting it. And James, you're not the most... Well, sorry, I nearly said bad thing.
Wait.
You're one of the most beautiful men in the world.
Not as beautiful as Channing fucking Tatum.
No, you are not.
I'm about to play his boss, by the way, so you know.
Oh, what's that in?
Well, he's going to be Gambit and I'm Professor X, so I can tell him to go and, like, I don't know, get fat.
Eat this.
Yeah.
In improv, just bring in donuts.
Steady now.
No, food. But, ladies and gentlemen, perhaps most exciting at all, we have a current award winner. Yes, actual 2015's holder of... Daniel Radcliffe?
Rear of the Year.
I carry it with me everywhere I go.
Oh, you have it?
Absolutely. Yeah, I brought it, obviously. Oh, yeah, no,
Where did you get it from?
Check it out.
It's a real surprise.
I got it.
It's too bright to look at.
I'm looking at the sun. No, it's yeah. I don't mean this to come across as slightly ungrateful, but do you not think that the Rear of the Year award should look like an arse?
Yeah.
Or it should be a little more like, I don't know. It should
or like yours, it should be moulded perfectly.
Or like a hand doing
Maybe
that.
they just...
Or like a pair of lipsticks.
More like this, like this.
Oh, no, that's good. I like that.
What did you do?
Well,
but that's it.
But still, I was very, you know...
And was it a glittering occasion?
It was just me in my room voting again and again and again.
No, but did you go somewhere to pick it up?
No, I just got it from... I think they sent it to my agents.
But just in a padded envelope? Well done.
You signed for it.
2016, James. It could be yours. 2016. Yeah.
Down in the gym, I'm doing my squats.
Listen, Corrs, thank you very much for coming back. We've missed you. We're glad you're back. Good luck with the album. Good luck with the tour. The Corrs are ready. Before we go, you know what's going to happen now. Yes, it's this week's visit to the big red chair. Who's there? Hello?
Hello.
You're on, yeah. Hi, how are you?
Petrified.
Oh, don't be scared. What's your name?
Sylvia.
Sylvia, lovely.
Baker.
And what do you do, Sylvia?
Sorry?
What do you do?
Ah, what do I do? I stay at home with my dog.
Okay. Who's looking after the dog tonight, Sylvia?
Oh, God, my husband.
She can stay in the chair as far as I'm concerned.
And where are you from originally, Sylvia?
I am Peruvian.
Peruvian?
Yes.
Do you know, Sylvia, I don't believe we've had a Peruvian on the red chair before.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, okay. So, I'm not a, you know, an acting coach or anything. I cannot read these expressions.
How excited. His face seems so
I am the first Peruvian to do the ridiculous here.
Okay, Sylvia. Focus. You're representing Peru. Okay. Off you go with your story.
Okay. So here we are at Heathrow with my husband, and he said to me, "Go and see which belt number our luggage is coming out." Okay, I said, "Don't move, stay here." Off I went, few steps, came back and said, "Well, number this." And then I felt quite chilly. Put my arm around him, and then I felt very chilly. Start putting my hand inside his trousers pocket, when suddenly I felt everybody looking at me. Oh my God. I leaned over towards, looked to the right, and saw these two huge eyes. They were the wife eyes, and I was embracing the wrong husband.
That's it. You wanted it. You wanted that guy. Yeah. Well done, the big red chair. And if you'd like to join us on the show and have a go in that red chair, you can contact us via our website at this very address. That's it. Just a big thank you to my guests tonight, Johnny Depp and Benedict Cumberbatch. The Coors. Daniel Radcliffe. And James McAvoy. Join me next week with comedian Kevin Bridges, director Ron Howard, Hollywood hunk Chris Hemsworth, and the comedy legend that is Lily Tomlin. I'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.